Hello, my name is Travis Miller. I am the Business Opportunity Manager for Savin Engineers, which is serving as the Program Manager for the Rochester Schools Modernization Program, Phase 2. The Business Opportunities Program is a new initiative that the Rochester Joint School Construction Board has put in place to help in the growth of small businesses here in the Rochester area. There are training programs, mentor-protege programs, and marketing outreach endeavors that are designed to allow the operation of this program to create opportunities for growth, better efficiency, and more effectiveness in the business community. And today we have with us a company represented by two owners, Ikbar Issei Abukar and Muhammad Abukar from Charo Cleaning. Charo Cleaning was a graduate from the first semester cycle of the instructional series that concluded in December. The instructional series is a comprehensive training program that will be operating on a semester basis twice a year, similar to a college schedule. This particular one ran from August till December, and we now are engaged in one that started in February and will run into June. The goal is to provide a comprehensive platform for best practices to be introduced to any business that wants to sign up free of charge, conducted twice a week in the evenings from 5:30 to 8 o'clock. So let's have a conversation here with the Abukars, and let's see about the program, how it's benefited them, and potentially how it might be of benefit to you. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming today.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Could you tell us a little bit about Charo, your business, how you started it, and where you are active?
Charo Cleaning is a cleaning business that we start in Rochester area, and last couple of years we don't have enough, service or enough cleaning that we give them service because of lack of communication, lack of information, lack of connection that other companies or other business people that is, we have. Then we get information about this kind of training program that will open us a lot of doors and a lot of connection. And we are the people was attending about South Avenue and library the first time. We get the flyer in the mail. When we get that, and we thought that this is easy way that you can come and see. We thought only one day program, but when we went down there, they said, oh, it's a series of 35 classes twice a week ago. Then we said, let us go and try if we can go there.
And what value would you say, Muhammad, that you came out of going through the program?
Just all-around better company. Charo Cleaning has a lot more confidence. Me and my father have just a tremendous amount of confidence to just approach other businesses and just make sure that our name and my dad and me, that we're just known throughout the city of Rochester as people who clean, and that's a very essential part of our lives.
Good, okay. So the Rochester Joint School Construction Board has arranged that any company and any prime contractor that is engaged in the program has to participate in some way to provide their resources and talent of personnel for the instructional series, for example, in providing these trainers for these evening classes. Now, the graduation was held in December. What happened at that graduation, Muhammad, that ended up opening an opportunity for Charo?
Before the graduation that ended, we got up for a break and we just briefly chatted with Brian Beechner of Le Chase, who was a project manager for them, and said that he had a business opportunity for us and then for us to stick around after the graduation. After the graduation, he told us that that he had an opportunity for us to come and help clean a container that he has that is at school number 7, that is part of the RSMP that you guys are modernizing that building there. The container is not that big of a container, but It's very helpful for us to get our foot into the door with a company as big as Le Chase is, and what we do basically is just clean up that container. You know, the bathrooms that we had that are there, the vacuum out and take the garbages out, just light cleaning. But it's helped us take a big step into the commercial cleaning business there.
Good, very good. Issei, what do you think your presence there at School 7, how will it open perhaps more doors for Charo?
You know, last time when we started, you know, the cleaning with Le Chase, we thought only small job that we can start. But after the second time when we go back to see about the area, we met Brian, and he introduced us another company that will, you can see about, you have another connection that will end up with to control, you know, about your business bigger and bigger. And also he mentioned also Le Chase only doesn't have School 7. They have another area that he will, you know, give us another opportunity that he can introduce about other CM people. He work with them and work different side that he can give our name. And you know, some other people work with him that they see about what we do about is a good job, and you know, they will, you know, compromise and they say we did about, you did a good job. And that will also give us to go inside the building in the future.
Very good. You're going to build your network that way.
Yes.
Now, how is it that your growth of your company is going to benefit other people in the community?
You know, when you have business, you know, you get opportunity in the first hand. So when you get first hand, you need to give them other people's chance. For example, if the business go up, you know, my biggest impact with the community, I need to give them this back to the community, because there's a lot of people, they was losing their jobs because of language, lack of time, lack of transportation. And you know, Rochester was growing a lot of, you know, refugee people and foreign people. And you know, my biggest goal is I need to help those people, not, you know, where they came from, not what language they speak. All that I'm not looking. I'm looking about anyone who need to get a job afternoon that he can benefit about this kind of business, and I need to give them welcoming about this kind of cleaning business.
Very good. Well, that's certainly what the end goal is of this, is for your success to pave the way for other people to be able to prosper in their own personal lives and their families. So you might be wondering, well, if this training program is done by a lot of people in the construction industry, can it really benefit me if I'm not in construction? Well, look at Charo. I mean, they do other types of cleaning, but their engagement here has allowed them to be able to expand the scope or sphere of their operation, because the curriculum, it includes such topics as insurance, bonding, legal matters, human resources, business development, marketing, access to capital, financing, taxes. These are all topics that are discussed within the instructional series curriculum, and they're universal. They apply to any type of business. So we encourage you, if you have a small business, reach out to us here at the RSMP, and we will give you more details about the instructional series as well as our Mentor Protege program, which comes as an extra benefit to those who are engaged in the Business Opportunities Program. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We appreciate you being with us today and wish you continued success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.